Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about international trade documents. So let's start. International trade documents. These are the documents that required during the international trade or before commencing the international trade, as well as after. Once you've done international trade, then also you have some requirement for the document, and there are so many documents. So as you can see here, flow of goods and service across international borders is kept in motion by using international trade documents. Documents are used to provide information, proof of title, on ownership, exchange data, transportation information, and many more. So, international trade documents, they are divided into six different categories: commercial documents, transport documents, certificate and approvals, financial notification, and service delivery documents. Okay, let's start with commercial documents. In commercial documents, first of all, commercial documents are those documents that involve direct relation with the trade. So here you can see performa invoices, or you can say quotation. Performa invoice usually provide you information related to the buyer and supplier, related to the quantity of goods. All this information will be there, and once the performer invoice is accepted, for example buyer sended quotation, or for example seller or buyer, anyone, they sended quotation to another person. When that quotation get accepted, that becomes sales contract. In sales contract, everything is mentioned: what price, what quantity, what location, every detail will be there. Then the purchase order. Purchase order usually show the details of particular item or many items, and their quantity, their date of delivery, their, you can say, the batch number, everything will be in purchase order. And there are few other commercial invoices that also used as a commercial document. Transport documents. Bill of lading, which is really important in international trade. Bill of lading usually required during the time when the goods need to get passed through custom. You usually show the detail of the owner, who is the owner of the goods. So bill of lading is international trade document. Then dock and warehouse receipt. It's a kind of, you can say, uh, purchase, like a purchase receipt is the same thing. Warehouse receipt, like where good is kept, there will be a receipt of particular warehouse where the goods is, you bring to the port, and then you put the goods to the warehouse. So the warehouse owner gonna give you the receipt. For example, there's a warehouse where you can keep your goods. So when you keep your goods, they will give you some proof, and that is warehouse receipt or dock receipt. Then we will also document that is used by carriers. They provide all the information related to the carrier. Delivery orders, it's just, you can simply understand the, it's to reflect the delivery of the goods from where to where, from home to home. Packaging slips and list, what's inside the goods, all this detail will mention there. The carnets. Carnets are known as a passport in international trade. Provide kind of the proof, or you can say the ownership. So mainly all the documents provide some similar, but they are titled as a different, and they have their own importance. Then certificates and approval. Certificates, usually the certification, not kind of certificate, the license that required or the particular document. Certificate of origin. It is a document which shows where the good is coming, from which country, which location. So it's reflecting the origin of the goods. Packaging declarations. It's usually describe or give the information regarding the packaging of the goods and what's inside the goods, and like you can say there's a one pallet and what kind of packaging you are using and how many boxes, everything will be declared in that certificate. Certificate of quality and safety. it's it's really important in chemical, when you trading chemical or food. So it's shows the quality and the safety measure that has been followed. Then the approvals, import export declarations. It shows related information of the trade, who is the importer, who is the exporter, and what they are declaring. Declaring means like what they taking the responsibilities, what responsibility is having of exporter and what responsibility having importer. Importer exporter license and permits. So it's a document, or you can say these are the license required by custom. Exporter are you can say a registered person. He is an identity. So like that documents required in it means to get to know the proof of the person of the organization. Then financial documents, commercial invoice, as we discussed already. Packaging list, as I already mentioned that documents are related each other, but at particular time they have their own specific importance. Packaging list as well is, you can see we have here in the transport document, but is also in financial document. Bill of lading is also considered as a financial document. Insurance certificate, you having the insurance, then there will be a certificate for the insurance. Certificate of origin, it shows where is good is coming from particular location. Required inspection certificate, it is important. It's a certificate, it gonna provided by the exporter country, or you can say exporter custom, and that is required by or you can say required for the financing of the trade. Notification document, forwarder certificate of receipt, FCR. It's a document required from freight forwarder related to that particular trade. So in this document, freight forwarder declare every information related to that particular trade, like what kind of transportation they are using and which route, etc. Advance shipping notice. Uh, it's it's usually done between carrier or the custom border agencies, custom border security agency. They provide kind of, you can say, a document that provide notification at what time it gonna the trade or the carrier gonna arrive, which route they're taking. Every related information will be in that particular document. Service delivery document, quotation document. It's a document that provide detail related to the trade. Mainly, it's a basic document which having the detail related to the goods and the quantity, the price, amount, and all the date of arrival. Everything will be there. Travel documents. Travel documents is this document usually describe which kind of mode they are using, and like for example in they're using seaway, which kind of container they are using, how much space, everything will be described in this document. Verification document, it's provided by custom, or you can say this inspector, once the verification of the goods is done. So that was the brief introduction for international trade documents, and in case you have any other question, please share in the comments and I will be very happy to help you. Thank you.